Hello and welcome back to our Vintage Story 1.20 playthrough. Between the episodes, we did a little bit of off-screen chiseling in a creative world, messing around with the decorative ovens, fire pits, and other decorative items, seeing if we could come up with any designs we liked for our ongoing kitchen build. Here you see me removing the ovens from the kitchen to turn them into decorative ovens, to then try to use the pantograph to paste on the design we came up with in creative. And okay, there we go. And then... Meanwhile, Wesley's heating up some copper bars to turn into plates and lanterns. But unfortunately messes up and wastes a bar. Oops. Using the pantograph to transfer over our design from before is quite a bit of trial and error. But I'll get there eventually. Oh. While struggling with the pantograph catalog, I realize I actually need the materials in order to paste the design onto the chiseled block. So I get to collecting the materials I need, which includes realizing that we actually need glass for this design, which we have yet to make any. What am I doing wrong here? I need to... Cannot paste materials from, but I gave it the material. So Wesley gets to work making some fire clay to turn into bricks, ultimately with the goal of making some bloomeries so we can cook some quartz into glass.
Yeah.
While he does that, I'm on a hunt for quartz. Oh, right here. Which I happen to find not too far from our base. So I get to mining. Oh yeah. Wes puts up the next batch of green daub. We're still not quite done with our interior walls. And I wouldn't be me if I didn't have several projects going on at once. So I start to mine out the area where our eventual storage room will be in the hallway between the main room and the workshop.
Whoa. Mic stand just broke. Mic stand.
And our seawater quenching station in the workshop has fooled us both one too many times, it seems. So Wesley swaps it out with fresh water instead.
That would require quarrying. Cobble or dry?
And I take stock of the materials we have on hand, and whatever else I might need for the blocks I'm considering using for the storage room build.
Okay. There's, the bottom chest has a bunch of stacks. I don't know if I like this.
Try that,
Maybe I'll
try that
make it-
element.
Oh, yeah.
You can do like cobble and dry stone. You can like texture it.
Yeah, but that means I have to go quarry.
Does it?
I do like that idea. I need to go quarry some.
Oh.
So, I will.
As I work on that, Wes gathers some more clay, makes some more daub, and gets another batch of daub dyeing. I go on a search to find a good spot to quarry up some sandstone, but somehow keep running into quartz. I eventually find a good spot and quarry up enough to make myself some sandstone dry stone.
That's gonna be funny.
which I then scatter into the cobblestone walls I've already started to give it some texture and interest. Wesley grabs the fire clay bricks from the pit kilns and swaps them out for a new batch.
Oops. What I meant to do.
Then he swaps out some daub and dye. And puts up the daub he just collected. All the while, I continue chipping away at the storage room.
Think it may be better over one, perhaps.
Yeah, I just can't put it there right now.
Sure.
I mean, I guess I could, yeah. I think that's gonna make this not a pantry anymore. There is no door. This is a doorless dune.
Then I chisel the doorway to the hall into a nice archway to add some underground hobbity character. Meanwhile, Wesley puts up some more green daub. And lights up yet another batch of bricks. He then heads out to the farm and actually plants some crops. He gets some carrots, flax, spelt, turnips, and rye planted. I craft up some diamond patterned stone tiles and try them out on the floor in the storage room. I think they end up looking really nice, and I'm really happy with this choice. Adding in the transition of a debarked log in the doorway gives the perfect finished feel. Perfect. Oh yeah, baby. And then we begin discussing the layout of the storage room itself.
Chests over here going this way, right? Obviously, like one in between those, right? But I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like sticking out this way. And then like a pillar in this corner, just to sort of, you know, or I don't know. I actually don't really know what I want here. But then chests all along this, or crates all along this wall.
And Wesley finally finishes up the last of the green daub in the kitchen.
Okay, we're done in here. Well,
Finish the walls in there?
Yep.
Heck yeah. Here I come.
Now, with plenty of bricks at his disposal, he can make some bloomeries and get some glass cooking.
Okay. Let's fall asleep to a Vintage Story Storm ASMR video tonight.
Okay.
He gets those set up near the pit kilns and extends the packed dirt barrier just in case. And now, finally being able to work on the finer details of the kitchen, I start making some fanned chert cobblestone for the kitchen backsplash. And get to work getting the area ready for some chiseling. And I craft up another few sortable chests for the storage room.
Yeah, baby. Now we're cooking with gas.
And start clearing out the dirt ceiling in favor of a plaster one. While I chip away at that, Wesley does a little bit of cooking. And then collects the rest of the fire clay bricks. And after placing some full crocks in the makeshift pantry, he breaks the bloomeries, collects the glass, and brings it to me.
Oh, okay.
Watch your language, please.
things. Actually, I might
Around the
not
wall.
know.
And now, with glass in my possession, and finally having figured out how to use the pantograph catalog, I can finally make our decorative ovens.
Left oven. Bam. Yeah, let's go. Right oven. Let's go, dude. And I want... Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. Now I can pick them up. Oven left. Nice. Oven right. Okay. Woo! Ooh.
With our cute oven finally in place, I can get to chiseling. So I chisel the blocks around it to make the oven sit in an alcove that complements its own shape. Then, in this spot I have carved out to the left, I chisel in a brick surround in a similar shape to the ovens. This will be where our stovetops go, and hopefully will tie together nicely with the ovens and have a nice earthy, hobbity feel to it. With the stovetop spot ready to go, it's time for me to actually chisel in the stovetops themselves. I chisel up what I hope turns out to look like a little burner, and place it on a decorative fire pit. I think the end result comes out very cute.
Oh, duh. There we go. Nice. Ew.
And while I chisel to my heart's content, Wesley goes about replacing the dirt ceiling in the kitchen with plaster. Thank you so much for joining us again on our Vintage Story 1.20 adventure. We got a lot done today, and I think our storage and kitchen builds are off to a great start. We're sorry for the delay between videos, but we hope this build-heavy episode was worth the wait. If you're enjoying our content, please be sure to like and subscribe. We can't wait for you to see what we've got for you next, both in this world and out of it. We'll see you next time!